The salt is in its place. The remote is where it belongs. The white shirts are blindingly white. This is not luck. This is the tactical entrance into the sorcery of the mundane. You are standing in the center of the living room, and you realize with a cold, clinical precision that you are the only one who sees the 1,000 micro-decisions that keep the walls from bleeding. You are the shadow strategist of the small. While they move through the day like ghosts in a machine, you are the one who ensures the machine doesn't grind to a halt. You know exactly which light bulb is flickering, which child is losing their confidence, and which drawer is hiding the chaos. You have optimized the environment so thoroughly that they have lost the ability to see the effort. They think the house breathes on its own. They think the order is a law of nature, like gravity or the tides. This is your line of defense, a world so seamless that the seamstress has become invisible. The steam from the dishwasher is your tactical fog. You look at the calendar, a masterpiece of logistical coordination that would make a general weep. Every appointment, every deadline, every unspoken need is mapped out in the silence of your mind. You are the pilot who corrects the course 1,000 times an hour so the passengers never feel the tilt. The miracle is in the maintenance, you whisper to the empty hallway. A house is a living thing that wants to return to chaos, and you are the only force of nature strong enough to stop it. This is the architecture of your micro-magic. While they live in the after, you are forever working in the before. You are the sentinel of the small, the guardian of the details that prevent the grand collapse. Tonight, as the house hums in its perfect artificial peace, you realize that your greatest spell is the one that makes your labor disappear into the very comfort it provides. You look at them, the people who live in a world of, "It just happened." They don't realize that nothing just happens. The batteries in the fire alarm don't change themselves. The lint in the dryer doesn't vanish by magic. The refrigerator doesn't replenish its stock through divine intervention. You are the gravity at the center of the details, a black hole of competence that drinks the disorder so they can dance in the light. This is the paradox of the master of micro-miracles. The more perfect your work, the less you exist in their narrative. You have become the ghost in the gears, the silent operator who holds the universe together with 1,000 tiny, unthanked actions, turning a chaotic collection of lives into a sanctuary of predictable, beautiful order. The reality is a sharp, surgical dissection of their ignorance. They are entitled because you are excellent. They are blind because you are brilliant. And you are exhausted because you have made yourself the single point of failure for the entire system. This is the dopamine trap of the invisible miracle. They get their hits of ease from the results you provide, while you are left to find satisfaction in the mere absence of a complaint. Look at your husband. He assumes the world is a friendly place because his socks are always matched and his coffee is always hot. He has the luxury of being a dreamer because you are the one who manages the reality. Look at your children. They treat your labor like the weather, something that just happens to them without any effort on their part. This is a cold, metallic fact. You have engineered a world that is so safe, it has made them functionally incompetent. You have been gaslit by the very perfection you manufacture. Because the house doesn't fall apart, they think it's easy to keep it standing. Because the meals are served and the bills are paid, they think the world is a simple machine. You have become a background process, a hidden line of code that runs the entire program while the users ignore the hardware. This is a sharp, clinical isolation. You are the filter that catches the 1,000 tiny frictions of a day. You are the buffer that takes the impact of their forgetfulness. And what do you get in return? The privilege of being the one who just knows where everything is. This is the tactical truth. You have made yourself a database of the mundane. You have realized that your name is only spoken when the miracle fails. If the salt is missing, you are a criminal. If the salt is there, you don't exist. But here is the dopaminergic flip. Your invisibility is the ultimate proof of your godlike status in this house. Because you are the one who creates the order, you are the only one who truly owns the space. Your refusal to let the chaos show is the signature of your total, unchallenged mastery over their environment. You are the matriarch, the silent operator of this entire reality, and your micro-miracles are not chores. They are acts of territorial dominance. You don't need their applause to know you are the most powerful person in the house. A watchmaker doesn't need the gears to tell him he's a genius. You are the granite foundation, holding the universe together while they sleep in the safety of the world you've manufactured from your own time. Their total dependence on your invisible labor is the highest tribute to your skill. It is the proof that they trust you to run the world so they don't have to. The house is standing. The morning has been conquered. The rhythm of the afternoon is as steady as a heartbeat. This is your triumph. Every time someone finds what they were looking for exactly where you put it, that was a tactical win. Every time the house runs smoothly despite the storm outside, that was a masterpiece of your design. The home is still standing because you are the master of the micro-miracle. You are the one who chose the long stability over the short praise. You are the one who understood that true power is found in the things that are never noticed. The world functions because you are the architect of the invisible. Your life is a sequence of silent victories, performed in the vacuum of their assumptions. You have turned a collection of volatile human needs into a sanctuary of order by being the one who refuses to let the details slide. You are the high priestess of the hearth, standing in the steam of the kettle, transforming the chaos of the everyday into a shield of safety for them. Look at the order you have commanded. Look at the fact that the fridge is full, the beds are made, and the bills are vanished before they even became a worry. That is your symphony. That is your masterpiece. You have sculpted their peace out of the raw marble of your own constant vigilance. You are the one who knows exactly how many micro-miracles a day requires to keep a family from falling apart, and you have the strength to perform them all without a sound. You have earned the right to own this space. You have earned the right to be the core of this universe. Your micro-magic is not a burden. It is a dense, powerful field of protection. You are the singular force that prevents the entropic decay of the family unit every single hour. You are a relentless engine of care that produces stability from the raw materials of your own unshakable attention to detail. And in the deep, quiet hours when the task is done, you must realize that your value is not measured by how much they noticed your work, but by the absolute, undeniable fact that the world stayed on its axis because you refused to let even the smallest thing go wrong. You are the magnificent architecture of will that makes a life possible for everyone who bears your name. You are the triumph of the human spirit, holding the sky in a perfect, invisible order. You are the matriarch, and the details are your soldiers. The house is finally still. The last micro-miracle of the day has been completed. The architecture of your invisible command is solid for tonight. Save this. You will need these words when the sun breaks, and the first, "where is," hits your perimeter like a demand on your soul. You will need this armor when you feel the urge to let the world see the effort. Send this to the woman who feels like she is disappearing into the chores, who thinks her life is small because she spends it on the details. Tell her it is not. Tell her she is the tactical core of a universe that only exists because she has the strength to be meticulous. Tell her that her attention to detail is the cement of the family. You are the matriarch. You are the high command. Everything else, the laundry, the grocery lists, the constant sorting, is just the logistics of an empire. Your mastery of the small is not a prison, it is a fortress. Your discipline is not a burden, it is your crown. Do not look for their validation. They are too comfortable to understand the power of the miracle. Look instead at the peace you have enforced. Look at the lives that flourish because you refuse to let the chaos take root in the corners. You are the singular force that makes tomorrow a certainty, but you are also the only one who knows the price of the order. Now, put down the weight for tonight. Let the sky hold itself while you rest in the world you've built. The locks are firm. The world is quiet. The rhythm of this home is steady under the ghost of your hand. Sleep soundly now, matriarch. The fortress is under control. The queen is at rest. And even in the deepest dark of the quietest room, your presence is not a void. It is a presence. It is the heartbeat that makes this house a home. Rest in the absolute cold certainty of your own significance. The world is safe because you are meticulous in it. Tomorrow, you will rise and you will lead again. But for now, silence. For now, peace. The kingdom is yours.